keep it 1 for 100. My man keep it 1 for 100. My ladies keep it 1 for 100. My peoples keep it 1 for 100.
100.
Welcome to Keep It 100 Oklahoma High School Sports on this Sunday afternoon. Yes, folks, guess who's back? I'm back in the house. I know I've been gone for a while. Last time I think I did a show was with Coach Washington, the new Middle City head football coach. But folks, I'm back. We're gonna do a little bit of talking high school football. I got a couple special guests today. I got Ty Duren and I got Anderson Collier from Collier, battling for that QB1, and I got Ty, returning offensive lineman that started last year as a true freshman. These guys gonna get here and talk about what they did over summer and what they do to better themselves to try to win a state championship for their team. As you can see when I put them on the board, you'll see it's gonna be another road to the gold ball, folks. But like I said, I'm glad to be back in the house. Get to talk a little high school football. Like I said, feel like I've been gone for a while, but I'm back. Like I said, if you have seen me on my other show. That's Oklahoma High School Girls Between the Lines, talking like a lot of high school girls football, plus high school girls basketball, plus AU basketball. So I've been running and gunning, but hey, I'm back in the studio today. If you've been following my other show, we're going to have a new format as far as how we're going to do the show. We'll be able to do the show from, be me and a guest and, whoever else I have on that day. And we get to talk about, like I said, their stats and all that, and our sponsors and all that. So kind of excited, man, to get back doing this. Most likely, I'm probably trying to do it twice a month since I got so many things going on. I'm going to try to cover a lot of the teams, but my main focus this year is going to be Middle City, Dale City, Carl Albert, Jones, Hara, Shawnee, Bethel. Teams around this part of the state, this part of the city, so I can get out and see them and do one-on-one interviews. But like I said, biggest things, I'm back. I'm back in the house. I get to do what I love is talk high school football. That's my passion. But I tell you, I fell in love with the girls basketball. It's been fun. So we're going to get this party jumping off. And like I said, got two special guests today. We're going to talk a little bit of high school football. I think this year I'll be having Jordan from the Oklahoma join me a couple of deals. And I'm pretty sure I'll do something with Chris Evans out of Guthrie again. And then have different guys come on each week. Probably still have Ethan come on and talk the OU practice report, and have Robert Jones, who does the sports animal OSU's, pregame. So have him come on and talk about OSU practice reports. So ain't nothing changed but the weather. That's about it. But like I said, we're going to get this party jumping. Like I said, I'm glad to be back in the house. I'm going to have two gentlemen join me here in a few minutes. And, we'll go one at a time and, talk a little bit of, like I said, high school football and see what they've done over the summer to better themselves and get ready for their up-and-coming season. Practice starts tomorrow. So we'll drop this show tomorrow, first thing tomorrow morning. Let the people in Jones Longhorns, and listen to Ty talk about what they got going, and Anderson, and the Collier Titans, as they try to win another gold ball. I think that'd be number 20 they're shooting for. He's excited about, get a chance to be the starting quarterback. He's waited his turn. He's worked hard all summer. So it'll be pretty cool to check him out. So we'll be right back after one of my sponsors. We're going to keep the show rolling. We're going to start it off with Ty Duren. We're going to have him come on and talk a little bit of Jones football and kind of go from there. We'll be right back after what? One of my sponsors. Keep it 100 Oklahoma High School Sports. We'll be right back.
We'd like to thank the following sponsors: Above the Line Hoops, Prep Girl Hoops, Keep It 100, and for the latest in high school girls basketball action, check out the podcast on YouTube at Oklahoma High School Girls Basketball Between the Lines.
Welcome back to Keep It 100 Oklahoma High School Sports. Like I said, on this Sunday afternoon, I'm with my man Ty Duren, the offensive lineman for the Jones Longhorn. What's up, Ty?
What up, Tony?
Not much. Can you hear me?
Yep.
You got to speak louder, sir. We here to talk football, sir. I bet you don't get on the field and be like, hey, Tony. You got to talk loud.
Yes, sir.
Loud and proud. Let the people know. When the guy in front of you, let them know you're going to kick his butt all game. So what's up, Big Ty?
Nothing much.
Just what? What you been doing all summer?
Working out, just kind of hanging out, working out.
I mean, did you play baseball this summer?
No, I didn't.
You didn't? That's good. Did you get ready for football?
Yeah.
All right, so for the people that don't know Ty, known the family for a long, long time, his older brother played for me. I got a chance to coach him his last year in sixth grade football. And that's why I got this little silver ball we won in sixth grade. Heck of a season. I always tell people it's probably one of the best little league games I've coached, man. I've coached a lot of games, playing against Dion and all that. But, we had a game, man. I tell people, if you ever watched the movie Angels in the Outfield, we had Bo in the outfield with us because one of our little receivers went up and caught a ball, and Ohio caught it. We had two amazing plays. They were running the other team. Who was we playing with? Woka? Holinville. Playing Holinville in the championship, man. Good team. Great ball game. And, we only lost one game earlier in the year. I think we lost to Woka in the early of the year. And Mogi, I'm sorry. We lost to Mogi. I got fans. I got people in the audience. Hey, give me a little shout in the back. Yeah, say something back there. But, we lost the game early in the year. And we came back and revenged them, beat them in the semifinals or quarterfinals. And then we get in the championship against Holinville. Good team. I mean, we battled back and forth. It's tied 6-6. They're about to go take the lead probably in the third quarter. They get all the way down to the 1 yard line and they fumble. Our guy comes and catches them. They fumble. We recovered. We go down and drive and we end up winning the ball game, I think 12-6. But, that's one of the amazing plays we had right there. I mean, the guy's about to go score. Knocks it out of his hand. What was his name? Jose knocked it out of his hand, recovers it, and then we turn around, drive all the way down and score. But I think it's like 3rd and 10, 4th and 10. We ran this play, man, as our bread and butter. We kind of fake it to the halfback, roll out, tight end, pretends like he blocks, and he goes out. And we had ran this play a couple of times. They try to cover it. This time, man, I mean, our quarterback, Templeton, he's running around circles and circles and circles. And then finally he throws it up. Who was that caught that?
Jose
caught it too. So Jose was a hell of a player that day. But he jumps up, man. I'm telling you, this guy jumps up like he's going up for a dunk, and he gets it. So I've had a chance to coach Ty. Like I said, I coach his older brother, Bo. So it's been a pleasure to watch this young man grow. But last year he started as a true freshman on offense for the offensive line for the Jones Longhorns, right?
Yes, sir.
So how was that, Ty?
It was great. It's just a really good experience going out there to be able to play. All the work kind of paid off.
Yeah. So tell me, because you've always kind of played center, and they ended up moving you to what?
Guard.
So what was that like? Because I mean, you're a good sized young man, folks. He's just a sophomore. He's still a freshman until he walks into the classroom the first day of school, and then he becomes a sophomore. But what's it been like moving from center to guard?
Well, I mean, it really wasn't that big of a deal because middle school I kind of played both, and I'm kind of versatile, so it just really wasn't that big of a jump. Just kind of work.
Yeah. If you guys are thinking of the last name Duren, it's not because of his dad. You think of his uncle, Uncle Paul Duren, that played at Oklahoma State, was outstanding football player for Del C. Played quarterback. One of the stories about Paul, he had broke his ankle and still played in the game. That's how tough he is. The guy was a 4-time state champion in wrestling. So Romo was a good ball player himself, and Papa was a good ball player. So the name Durham goes a long way in Del City. They moved out to Jones, and so Jones has been good. I mean, they look good in green. I mean, I know Roman's a big-time Oklahoma State fan, but he had to learn to put the horns up. But so Ty, so going into your freshman year and going into your sophomore year, playing over 10, 12 ball games. I know you guys made it to the quarterfinals. I think y'all got beat by Metro Christian. Metro Christian beat you guys. What have you learned from that loss to like now, going into your sophomore year? You want to have a chance to try to play for that gold ball. What's it been like?
Really, just don't take everything for granted. Just like whenever you have the chance to work, go work hard. Don't just go out there just to do it. Go out there with a purpose.
You talk about that, to put the gold ball up there, let everybody see that's what we playing for, the gold ball. You talk about work, but what have you done to better yourself this year in the off season, from your footwork to your to your benching to your squatting, all those things? What have you done to better yourself?
Well, our whole group has really worked out hard this whole summer. Every morning, getting up there working. We went to a lot of camps this year as an O-line group.
Okay, I'm just making sure everything's going good. We ain't been in the studio in a while. I got to make sure, sometimes you can have those technical difficulties, man. Who's going to be some of the guys that's going to, you guys got a lot of guys coming back this year.
Our whole line returns.
And your quarterback returns too. So you lost did you lose your running back?
No.
So you got everybody coming
Yeah.
back. You know, and Millwood is a team that usually give you guys kind of fits to kind of wait to kind of get to the state championship. They lost a lot. Their quarterback ended up leaving and going over to Putnam City, and I think they lost one of their top receivers. So that kind of, I'm not saying it gives you guys an open door to go win it, because you still got to deal with Washington, and they just had a big time running back moving from Washington. Tennessee, big time running back moving from Tennessee. How's a kid from Tennessee finds himself to Washington, a little small town? That's what happens, folks. You got the NIL money. When you win it, everybody want to jump on board. They'll find you. I don't care where you're at. You could be in the boondocks. They're going to come find you. But, Todd, what is going to be some of the goals that you set for yourself this year?
I mean, really just work hard. Just try to be a better team player.
No, you're fine, man. Hey, baby, you're young. That's why you're here. No, just say what you feel in your mind. I mean, that's the thing about it. You want to work hard, and then, like, what are you in the linemen? What have y'all got like a little group chat that y'all talk about, or y'all all really tight network? Your quarterback, does he give you guys burgers, anything? Are y'all block good for him, or what's that?
I mean, our senior leadership's really good right now. I mean, we got a good thing going for us right now. We got a good group. O-line's like, we're all like kind of tight.
That's good. That's
all
good.
Kind of tight.
So who are some of the guys that you're looking forward to, like last year, that were freshmen, didn't get as much game, but that can come and help the team this year?
Well, I mean, Wyatt was playing behind his older brother Riley.
Yeah.
I think he'll be good. He's a big boy.
Yeah.
And then we got Jose. He didn't really play that much. I think he's working. He might get a chance.
And did you guys get a running back that moved in?
Yeah.
Where'd he come from?
From Del City.
Now, see, you get a speedster that moves in from Del City, and you get the block for this guy. So what's that going to be like? Because go ahead.
It's going to be good. I mean, he's elusive, and we've really only had power back, so it'll be a different change.
That's a good change of speed. So tell me this though, being a lineman, because a lineman, you guys don't get a lot of the credit, you guys don't get a lot of the ooh and the glories, but you guys are the one that makes it go on both sides, either defensive lineman or O lineman. But what do you like better, pass block or run block?
I like run block.
Why is that?
Because it's really like on you. Like pass block, Ace can get out the pocket, but run block, you got to make the hole. Because if there's no hole, he can't go nowhere.
That's it. So tell me this: do you get a lot of pancakes? And I'm not talking about the ones you eat.
I get a couple. A couple.
So I mean, is that something that you set a goal for yourself that, hey, I want to have more pancakes this year?
Yeah, for sure.
Because at the end of the day, you either want to be called Denny's or IHOP because you pancaking people. Bing, 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 bing. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you want. Your quarterback, he's a really elusive, a guy that can get around. Tell me a little bit about him, because he's a pretty good little athlete too, though, right?
He's a really good player. He's really fun to block for. He just he makes a miss, gets out the pocket really well. He can throw it deep. He just makes the right read all the time.
That's good. So are you guys a team that can audible from the line of scrimmage? So as an offensive lineman, do you guys kind of get up there and talk to each other and say, hey, I got him, or you guys just kind of know in your head what's going on?
I mean, we kind of from the games we've played, we kind of know what's going on, but if someone does walk up or something, we point it out, and it's a little bit, it's kind of 50-50 in that.
50-50. Now, you don't get to play any defense, and I know you love to be on that defensive side of the ball too, right?
Yes, sir.
Well, if you could play defense, what position would you want to play?
Defense tackle.
Defensive tackle. Not nose guard?
Yeah, probably both.
Both. Either way, you're hitting somebody, but I bet it's probably better to go hit somebody and knock them down and make them fumble and all those type of things, though. What kind of weather you like playing in? Hot, cold, or rainy?
I like playing in hot weather.
Hot weather?
Yeah.
Most linemen like that cold weather.
Not cold, but night lights. I like the Friday night lights.
Friday night lights, man. That's what it says up there. Friday night lights is what we do over here at Keep It 100. So, Ty, is there some schools that you'd be interested in trying to go to? I know you're just a sophomore. I know you went to a lot of teen camps. Before you answer about the colleges, what teen camps did you go to this summer?
We went to Bigsby. That was just O-line, though. And then we went to Noble. And then Jones hosted one. And that was it.
So when you went to individual camp for yourself, which one did you attend?
I went to Bigsby.
Bigsby, yeah. You went to Bigsby. Now, how did you in Bigsby? You finished in the top what?
Top 4.
Yeah, top 4. This is a sophomore, folks, going up to Bigsby. You know what they do year and out. Every year they got big time linemen, so they have some linemen in this. But for a young man that's Jones, that's 3A, 2A. What are they? 2A? What is Jones? 2A football team that goes up to compete with 6A guys. That tells you right now. This guy, you stand by what? How big are you? About 6'2"?
Like 6'1".
6'2". We always say we bigger, Ty. We don't tell them we smaller. About 6'2", how much you weighing?
280.
280, folks. And this ain't no chunky 280 like his daddy. This is 280 solid. You know what I'm saying? So that's the good thing about it. You know, he all muscle. Daddy's all, you know, what they do? The Pillsbury guy. had to get a little crackle Roman because now he gonna get on me. But Ty, like I said, you know, this season is gonna be a big season for you, being your sophomore year, and you're gonna have more eyes on you because more people gonna start talking to you now. One thing about doing this show, it does help you guys learn. You know, I always try to tell kids you want to know how to talk to a coach when they come up to you because it's all about because when you start getting recruited, you're gonna have a lot of cameras in your face, and people's gonna. Adrian Peterson, they used to get on him, even Rabbit. You know, B Rabbit's a close guy, just like a brother to you. You know, B Rabbit's probably used to be one of the worst talkers there was, and you know he got better at it. So something that you want to work on. I mean, get in the mirror every now and then, talk, just because you're gonna have a bunch of cameras in your face and. You know, Red Sports, I mean, you know, Prep Sports and all those guys going to be coming talking to you, you know, and doing interviews and stuff like that. So, you know, kind of take that in mind. Real quick, though, before I let you go, what is one of the things that you want to try to accomplish this year as a sophomore?
That gold ball.
Gold ball, you know, that's I tell kids all the time, man. I've been fortunate that, you know, my son has won a couple of national championship and a couple of state championship and national championship. It's not the more better feeling as a father when your kid can win that and carry that because that's something that you're gonna have when you go to your reunions and all that. It's gonna be a you know amazing feeling that you guys talk about for the rest of your life. That hey man, you remember that time we won the state championship back in 2025, 2026, whatever year it was. And the thing about it, you still got 3 more years of high school football, so you know you got a chance to go get you one before you get out of here. So what about your baseball career? Are you still doing baseball, or are you gonna hang the? So how'd you do in baseball this year?
I did pretty good.
Did you hit any bombs?
I did. I hit 2.
Okay. Say, folks, 280 swinging a bat like that. He ain't on that stuff that Socha and Mark McGuire and all those guys is on. He's on just steak and potatoes, folks. Steak and potatoes for Miss Duren cooking good food for him. That's why he hit 2 bombs out. Look at him, folks. 280 hit bomb. I couldn't even hit a ball. Slow pitch, softball, anything. I couldn't hit nothing. But Ty, I appreciate you coming on. Keep 100 Oklahoma High School Sports. Is there anything you want to tell your team? Because they're going to be watching this show tomorrow. Anything you want to tell your team before you get out of here?
Going for that chip, baby.
Go for that what?
That chip, baby.
That chip, baby. What's the chip? You got to educate me because I don't know what the chip is. I thought you were talking about poker.
That gold ball.
Gold ball. Hey, we got a gold ball up in here. There we go. Well, folks, that's Ty Durham, the outstanding O-lineman for the Jones Longhorn. Started as a true freshman last year, folks. 2 freshmen. Hey, I'm telling you right now, Coach, if you're listening to me, you might put the guy a little bit of nose guard defensive tackle. You're trying to, I put him on some packages. You guys, you see it now. You got guys going both ways. You see it in the NFL yesterday. What's his name? Travis what? Hunter. He ain't got to play all the snaps, just a little bit of snaps. Put him a little bit on that defense. He'll hit you in the mouth. He'll make something happen. I'll tell you that right now. But, folks, like I said, you know, this young man, like I said, I followed him for a long time. Great young man. Probably best friends with B Rabbit. If you guys don't know B Rabbit, he's an outstanding player that played at Collier. Went on and played his college career at Texas Tech. And then now he's in the NFL playing for the Cardinals, playing some safety for him. So that tells you right now, this guy runs around good people. He ain't running around with no knuckleheads. Just a great young man. You know, he's big as hell, but he's just a teddy bear, though. So, Ty, good luck to you, the Jones Longhorns, this coming up season, and go take care of business, okay?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Welcome back to Keep It 100 Oklahoma School Sports on this Sunday afternoon. Folks, I'm back in the studio. I'm getting to have fun. Hey, I'm doing it by myself, but I have some special guests come help me today. I got my man Anderson Collier from Collier High School, the outstanding junior, is fighting for to be QB1 this year. What's up, Anderson?
What's up, Tony?
Man, speak up. Get up to the table, man. Don't be scared. We in shotgun formation. You under the center here. I have to talk to Coach Johnson about that, man. Get up there and let's talk. So what's going on, man?
What's up?
Get the mic on you, baby. I gotta help him, folks. Huh?
You put it over there.
You get up there and talk on that mic, man. Get your chest up. Poke your chest out. Let everybody know who you are. Well, Anderson, man, like I said, you're going into your junior year. You got to play quarterback. You know, you're an outstanding cross-country runner. You also, play basketball. You kind of gave it up last year. What have you done, from your freshman year going into your junior year to get yourself better?
Just mainly the main thing I do to get better is going to the field with our receivers, just anyone that wants to go out there and just getting closer with all of them.
Yeah. So, what have you done for yourself? I know this summer you got a chance to work out a lot. and you've been putting the work in. What have you done over the summer to get work on your speed and all those kind of things?
I mean, I've worked with you a lot on speed, and then my teammate Kathan. A few of us will go out there. We'll do some speed training, some what's it called?
Speed and agility.
Explosiveness, speed and
Okay.
explosiveness stuff.
So I mean, what have you done to get your arm stronger? Because I know right now, I mean, I don't have no clips, and I'll put it in when we do a breakaway. But what have you done to get your arm stronger?
Really, just lifting, and then I some rotational work. Just I have some drills I like to do.
So you come from a family, and your dad was the last quarterback on this side of the state to win the state championship for the Midwest City Bombers back in the '90s. I don't know if it was '95, '96, '97, probably '95, '96, somewhere in that. '96, the audience told me '96 was the last QB on this side of the state to win it. A state championship for the Midwest City Bombers. Your dad being a QB, does he ever give you any tips or kind of tell you what you need to do, or you just kind of like, Dad, you're old?
I mean, he doesn't really give me tips on throwing the ball, but like mental stuff, like stuff that I need to be prepared for, really stuff like that.
So I know you're battling out for a QB. What's some of the QBs that you're gonna have to battle out to get the position this year?
So our
Back to keep it 100. We had a little bit of, like I told you, we're back in the studio, man. We ain't ran this stuff in a while, so we had a little technical difficult. So here we go. But like you said, what was you finishing up on?
our quarterback room.
Yeah, quarterback room. Who are some of the guys you're gonna battle to get the position? To try to be QB1.
All right, so it's me, Denham Friday, Jay Swearingen, and Colt Cantrell.
Okay. So you got a couple. You got a freshman here, Cantrell, little brother Steele, and who's the other two guys? I know
Swearingen.
Swearingen, guy that played 707 with us, and who else?
Denham, he came from PCO.
Okay, PCO. You know what it's all about battling for QB because coming into your freshman year, you had a guy move in from Texas. What's his name? Spirit.
Kevin Spear.
Kevin Sperry that came in and won a state championship. Then last year you had what was his name? Devin. Yeah, Devin came in. You guys kind of battled, but you got a chance to get into games and get some mop up time. But what's it like? If you do get Coach Johnson, Coach Dunn give you the QB1. What's it going to be like being a starter for Carl Albert?
I mean, it's gonna be great. I've been working my whole life for this. It feels like, so I'm just ready.
You're just ready. Like they say, stay ready. You ain't got to worry about getting ready. So, but Anderson, one of the things about you that that people are going to see, people, they got Dell City ranked in front of you guys. Don't ask me how that is. Nothing tells my man Robert Jones, but you guys won 19 gold balls, and they got them ranked number. You guys ranked number 2, and you're coming off the state championship, and they're number 1. But what's it going to be like though? Like I said, your first Friday night game, getting the call to go out there and run out under the Friday night lights. What's it going to be like?
I mean, it's gonna be one of the best experiences I've had. I can't wait.
Yeah. So, like, tell me some of the guys that's going to be around you. That's there's going to be some skilled players in your O line.
I mean, I could go just name people off for like 30 minutes.
No, I know, but like some of the guys that stand out. I know, like you got Elijah,
Jackson.
Yeah.
Jackson Webster, McCarry.
And you guys had a big time receiver just move in, right?
Big time receiver.
Yeah, moved in for more.
He's a DB.
DB, but he can play receiver too, though, right?
Receiver.
Yeah. So I mean, it's another guy that you can get the ball down the field to. If you get the call. What's the running back situation look like?
We got Delijah, and then Boogie, LT's little brother, our starter last year, and then we got our third string. He's our linebacker. He's one of our linebackers.
Okay. What about your O-line? What they look like?
We have 4 people returning from the O-line last year.
Now, what grade are those guys in? Are they all going to be seniors or are they going to be juniors?
There's 2 seniors and 3 juniors.
So that tells you right there, you're going to have 3 guys coming back into your senior class. Carl Albert, folks, they don't fall off. They just reload. I mean, that's the thing about these guys, man. When you win, people want to come in kind of like the kid leaving Tennessee to come to Washington. When you find a way to win and you win, people's going to come find you. You don't have to go find them. They're going to come find you. What's it been like, you giving up basketball. Now you just concentrate on, track and football. What's it been like with track?
I mean, really now, I used to be really good at middle school, but really now I run to get better at football and stay in shape.
That's good stuff.
I'm not as good as I used to be.
So, for the listeners that don't know, what's it like? I mean, how many days are you on a football field working by yourself or working with your receivers?
So in the spring, it was probably like 3 days a week, and it's about 4 days a week in the summer.
Folks, all he does is work, 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 work. You know, like I said, going into your junior year, you guys, like I said, come in at number 2. What do you think on your defense side of the ball? What are they going to look like?
Our defense still going to be really good. We had probably one of the best defenses in Oklahoma history last year, but we got some dudes that they're going to step up this year.
It's big time. Like I said, you got the guy that, like I said, came in for more, plays receiver, but better at defense. You know, then you had the young man came on from Midwest City. What was his name again?
Dustin.
Dustin's the guy that you're gonna have to keep your eyes on. He's gonna be a big time player. But Anderson, like I said, if you had to, if it's 4th and 3, and you had to call a play, what play would you call?
4th and 3, probably call like what yard line are we on?
We're on the 15.
Okay. Probably call inside zone or not 28 option.
So who's keeping the ball? Are you giving it to Elijah? Or you gonna keep it? Because that's the thing you ain't talked about. You ain't talked about your speed though. You trying to keep that under the wraps like it's Christmas. Let it out. Let it out.
Depends what the outside linebacker does.
Okay, good call. See, folks, that's what I'm talking about right there. I just gave a read option and he did right. Depends on what the linebacker does. It's big time because your brother is over at UCO and your little sister's cheering. You got a house full of athletes. Like I said, your dad's the last state championship quarterback on this side of the state. So what's the dinner talks about? When sitting there with dad and mom, because Chris was real laid back. What they like?
I mean, usually not a lot about sports. I don't really know.
Yeah. So what's your grade point average? What kind of grades do you make? That's been important, for these college coaches.
4.0.
4.0. So you heard what he said? He said that quick. 4.0. 4.0. That's good. So you're in your junior year and you're gonna start getting some looks and some calls. Is there some colleges that you're thinking about that you want to look at?
I mean, just whoever.
I mean, because this summer you went around to a lot of colleges this year, and threw at a lot of different ones. What was one of the favorite places you went?
I really liked Abilene Christian.
And you went up to Vanderbilt too, though, right?
Vanderbilt was cool.
Yeah. What was that like? What was that city like?
Nashville was really cool.
Yeah, Nashville's really cool, man. It's big time though, man. But Anderson, like I said, we're gonna finish this off though. But what are some of the goals that you have set for yourself though?
Lead the team to the Oklahoma State Championship record, number 20, and just get better every game, every practice.
So who are some of the teams that y'all will face this year? Do y'all play Stillwater again this year?
We play Stillwater week 3.
Week 3. So who do you open up with?
Midwest City, at Midwest City.
Oh, Midwest City. Coach Washington. We coming. We coming. I got you up there, Coach Washington. You up there? Hey, I don't discriminate against my Bombers. Even though I'm not a Bomber no more, I still got them up there. But Anderson, like I said, man, it's been great to have you on this show, man. I mean, I want to open up the show with 2 guys I know a lot. Welcome here in the studio, man, to come talk a little bit of high school football. But Anderson, I mean, not besides football and track and all that, what do you do for fun? You on that Xbox?
I am.
Where do you play?
Really, college football 26 right now.
Who's your team? Are you that good that you?
I don't know. I never use the same team really.
I mean, so where do you play? You play online? You sit there and play? You play by yourself, or you play Road to Glory? I mean, you playing
Road to Glory.
So are you the QB?
Yes.
What's your name?
My name.
Your name? How big you got him?
5'10", 185.
How tall are you?
5'10".
No, you're 5'11", 6 foot, 190. Come on, guys! I gotta educate y'all a little bit, man. Y'all always gotta say a little bit bigger. You never know. You put some high heels on, they ain't gonna know. They ain't gonna say, hey, unless they say get flat-footed. But folks, man, that's Anderson, the outstanding QB over at Carl Albert Ballin to be QB1 this year. He's waited his turn. The guys worked hard all summer. One, I can say that because I've had a chance to work with him a little bit this summer myself. He's worked on the speed. He's worked on his rollout. I'll tell you, he's dangerous on that rollout. He can throw from the pocket, but I'm telling you right now, you get him open in the open field, he can leave you. He's worked on the speed big time. We've done a lot of parachutes. We've done a lot of bungee. We've done a lot of cones and ladder drills. So this guy's worked hard. I mean, from the time it was cold in the gym, going over to Collier old gym, and it's cold in there with icicles falling off your fingers to it's hot outside. So if you ever want to see this young man, you're not gonna probably catch him at over at Frontier City at Whitewater. You're probably gonna catch him over at Carl Albert High School practice field on turf. Putting in work, because that's what it's all about. To be a champion, you got to train like a champion. And a lot of guys don't do that. A lot of guys think, hey, I'm here, I got it, that's it. But think about Carl tradition with Mike Dunn and Johnson and all those guys, man. They know. Herbert. These guys put the work in. That's why Carl Albert's good year in year out. When they get to the state championship, man, these guys are working from time they get up to the time they go home. The wives love it when football season's over because they get to see their husbands. But I tell you right now, these guys put a lot of work in, and that's why that program's where they are. Back in the '90s, Midwest City was like that. Jones is the same way. I mean, they've got some things going. They got I think they got one state championship. Easily could have got there last year. I mean, they're gonna have to battle Washington and Millwood to get there. Same thing with Carl Albert. They got to battle, Dale City. Guthrie's going to be a little bit better this year. Newcastle's a team that's, hey, they got a bunch of kids moving in. So it's going to be really interesting who's going to win that 5A state championship and that 2A because, everybody's getting better. And nowadays, man, it's so hard because kids are moving in left and right. You don't know when they're going to be there, when they're going to move out. And I feel like these guys are getting eligible. I mean, you show up, you get eligible. Back in the day, you had to sit out 10 to 12 games. I don't know how that works anymore because with the new rules, but it's really interesting, though. But Anderson, I appreciate you, brother, coming on, man.
Appreciate you.
I think there's one thing that that if people don't know, man, he's a workaholic, man. I'm not saying it because I'm friends with his pops. I'm saying it because the kid does. I mean, he works hard, man. I saw him just the other day, middle of the day, 2 or 3 o'clock. He's heading to the field. It's hot as hell out there, but hey, you're gonna play in this type of weather the first 3 or 4 games. You might as well get used to it. So that's what he does. But Anderson, anything you want to tell your teammates? That's going to watch the show tomorrow, that going into their junior, senior, or even their freshman, sophomore year, even the younger QBs, anything you want to tell them?
Let's go get 20.
Go get 20. 20 is a good number, man, it's right there in between. You're not a baby no more, and you're almost grown, so that's where you're at, okay? But Anderson, I appreciate you coming on. Keep it 100, Oklahoma High School Sports, and good luck to you this season, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Above the Line Hoops, helping players achieve their goals through recruitment, exposure, and promotion.
100 Oklahoma High School Sports. It's one of them. You know what I mean. Keep it at 100 is what we do. Keep it 100 here. We keep it 100 because this is what we do on this show. We keep it 100. But we're going to finish the show off, talk about some of the classes, starting off at 6A Big, who's ranked. I did the top 10. They got Bigsby coming in. Oh my God. Guess why? They won another one. So you got Bigsby coming in at number 1. You got Owasso getting their coach back. Coach Antonio leaves and goes over to his old school where he was at before, where he played ball at. So you got Owasso coming in at number 2. With Blankenship coming back, you got Jinx coming in at number 3. We're probably the top back in the state with Jones. He's already committed to Oklahoma State, so he got that off his chest. So he can go. All he has to do now is go run the ball and take care of business. And then you got, which is weird, they got Edmond Memorial coming in at number 4. Edmond Memorial coming in at number 5. You got another Blankenship coming in at Mustang coming in at number 6. You got Deer Creek. They lost a lot. Lost their top QB. He's gone. But I think they reloaded with some players. You got Deer Creek coming in at number 7. You got Norman number 8. You got Norman North at number 9. You got Edmond Santa Fe. That's funny. They didn't talk about the team up there. Union. How's Union not in the top 10? But Antonio, outstanding coach, that made it to the state championship last year in his first year. So it tells you right there, what he'll do with that Union team once he kind of get them going. So looking forward to see what Union finish up. Like I said, right now they're not in the top 10. Then you move over to the 6A small. Coming in, this team must be reloaded. They must have got some players because they got Stillwater number 1, got Choctaw number 2. Coming back off their first state championship ever. I know Coach Corbin's over there on cloud 9 with his gold cleats and happy as hell. They changed that school around. I got to give it to the guy since he's been there. Since when he come in 2019. He came in and he's turned that program around. He got him a gold ball. He's played for it a couple of times, but he finally got him one. So Good luck to them this season. I know he got a bunch of D1s. He got the tightest. You got the Hawk young man is getting every offer from everybody in the world. So one of the top tight ends in the state. So good luck to them. Muskogee lose their top quarterback. He's over at Utah, having a chance to be either got a chance to talk to his mom yesterday. He's either going to finish in the top number 2 or number 3 on the depth chart at QB as a freshman, so that's good. Mr. Birdman himself. So Muskogee comes in number 4. Piedmont, number 5. Number 5, a team. I don't know if they're still running that triple option or that option. They come in. This is kind of weird. I really thought this team was a little bit better than what they're saying they are. Come in at number 7 is Putnam City Original. I know Willis went over there and done some good thing. Had the Millwood quarterback move in. This guy's been to a state championship, so he knows what it takes to get there. They come in at number 7. You got Sapopa. It should be better this year. You got Bartlesville. You got Ponca City. And then you got PC North. One team they did mention is supposed to be really good this year is Jiminy Crispin. They slipped my mind. I'm gonna come back to them. Oh, I'm sorry. No, that's in 6A small. Um, Jiminy Crispin. I come back to them. But coming into number 5A, you got Dell City number 1. You got Carl Albert number 2. You got Guthrie number 3, which Dell City and Carl Albert probably won't meet each other into the semifinals. Guthrie and Carl Albert play each other probably week 8, week 9, somewhere in there. You got Bishop McGinnis coming in at number 4. You got McAllister. Back in the day, a couple years ago, they had one of the top backs in there. That was at McAllister. I'm going, you only know if he's even at OU no more. You got Newcastle, a new team that's moved into 5A. It's done some stuff. Newcastle's a team you got to watch out for in every sport, man. They're just getting, they're getting a bunch of move-ins. Congratulations to Jesse becoming assistant AD. Then their head coach is the AD, so I guess they got a head and an assistant. So Newcastle's a team you got to watch out for. I think they got better players than what people are saying on paper. Once you put everything together, they're going to be a team that's going to be a fit for you. You got Collinsville, you got Claremore, you got Coweta, and you got Bishop Kelly. Team that comes in as number 11 is Midwest City, and I got them on here. Only did the top 10, but you got Jaquez Washington, the new coach that came over from Owasso. He was kind of the defensive coordinator. He comes over to Midwest City, a young guy. If you've been following the Bombers, they've been putting a lot of stuff on Twitter. The guy's been working hard. Do not sleep on this team. This guy's a young coach. He knows what it takes to be there. He's been in Tulsa. He's played college ball. He's coached. I think he coached a little bit in the NFL. I did when he first came on. I did his show. So don't know a lot about him, but I tell you right now, he's a fighter. When you've been on that Tulsa side and you're trying to battle to get where you need to be, it's gonna be really interesting what he does. He's gonna knock some people off. He's gonna find a way to get the Bombers in the playoffs, and they're talking about Bomber Magic again. They haven't talked about that in a while. I know when Huff was there, and then Hall, he retired and moved on. He's still part of the Midwest City tradition, but he took a different position. But like I said, I'm really excited to see what Mr. Washington can do with the Midwest City Bombers. I think that'll be a team that you got to be prepared for. They had a quarterback to move in. They get to move King back to a receiver, and I think King could be one of the top receivers in the state. So I'm looking forward to see what the Bombers can do. Right now, they come in at number 11. You move into 4A. Chris, where did you go? You move into 4A, Class 4A. You got Wagner number 1, Tuttle. Tuttle got they got their quarterback coming back, Cruz. So one of the top quarterbacks in the state too. Got him coming back. I know they lose. They also one of the top receivers. He went off to college. That was over at Moore. But yeah, that was at Moore. Then took his talent to Tuttle. Came up short in the state championship against Elgin. But that's nothing. They had Elgin in the top 10. But that's funny because, like I said, this is all preseason. So a lot of things are changing. You start playing. You start putting the pads on for real. People start moving around and changing things around. So, like I said, you got Tuttle, you got Cushing, you got Blanchard, you got Ada, Poto, Bethany, Grove, Clinton, and Hisdale finish rounding out. Then you go to Class 2A. 2A changed it up a little bit. They went, 2A1, 2A1, 2A2, because they had so many teams, and they changed it up a little bit. So, looking forward to see what they can do coming in at 2A1. You got Washington, Millwood, Jones. We had one of Jones linemen on here, Ty Durham. He's going to fight to try to get them. But he say He's trying to get that chip. I don't know if he means to say ship or chip. I don't know, but he's trying to get there. So you got Jones coming in number 3. You got Metro Christian, the team that beat them last year. You got Marlowe, Keffer, Chandler, Oklahoma Christian crossing, and then Prague. Prague's a team that they always find themselves up there in the top 10 in high school football. Then you got Veneta, Concord. Excuse me, I've been down this cold. You got Stroud, you got Davis, you got Hinsdale, Adair, Beggs, Luther, Community Christian in Kansas. So that's your 2A2. Like I said, it's going to be interesting. There's a couple teams they didn't excuse me, they didn't put in there. And the team I was thinking in 6A small was Sand Springs. But, that team's supposed to be loaded. I don't know why they're not in the top 10 in Class 6A small. But Stillwater must have had some guys that came in there and, made them a better team because Chata, I know they're going to have a new quarterback, but he's been there for a while. He finished his freshman year. He gets a chance to start. So be really interested to see what, Chata does again in that 6A small. Folks, you can see I'm losing my voice, but I'm going to keep rocking and rolling. But like I said, it's good to be back to do the show. I'm excited. Each week we'll bring a special guest on. I'm probably going to try to do it twice a month. Unless something big is going on, some rival weeks, and I'll come on and do a 30-minute show, something like that. But I'm going to try to do some with Jordan, the Oklahoma guy, and then Chris Evans, and then keep having special guests on. But folks, like I said, thank you. I know it ain't been up in a while, but look for the first show to drop Monday morning, Monday afternoon. Keep it 100. Oklahoma High School Sports, man. Like I said, I'm glad to be back in the studio. Glad to be back talking high school football, man. It's good to have guys come in the studio and talk. I know they get nervous, but guys, don't get nervous because you're going to be doing it in front of cameras. If you go off to college and you're a big-time player, you're always going to have a mic or a camera in your face. So keep banging, keep doing what you got to do. Good luck to everybody. Football season kicks off tonight. If people's doing Midnight Madness or tomorrow afternoon, good luck to everybody. Everybody, please stay healthy, stay safe, stay hydrated. It's going to be hot. Folks, it's hot out there. I know Anderson's done a good job getting out in the heat and working in it. Looking forward to see what he does this year, man. I'm a big Anderson fan. I've known the guy since he's been 5-6 years old. He's just a workhorse, man. I'm just telling you, folks, if you have not seen this kid, he's going to surprise you when he gets up there on the field. The things he can do. He's worked on the speed big time. It's one of the things that he took and said, hey, I'm going to get better on, and he has done a good job at that. He's getting his speed. Ty is just a big grown man. You're looking at a kid that's a sophomore, 6'2", 280. Man, you just don't make him like that. You can't order that on Amazon. You can't order that on Shein. I say Shein, that's where my wife shop at. I'm usually getting Shein packages or Amazon packages. But folks, I love you. It's good to be back in the studio. Good to be on here talking high school sports. You can also catch on our other show with my man, Coach V. It's Oklahoma High School Girls Between the Lines. We're talking nothing but high school girls basketball. We don't talk that much football or anything else on there, but it's all high school girls basketball. If you have a daughter, niece, or anybody, a neighbor that plays high school girls basketball, you can catch us every once a week. Like I said, we're changing the format, so this will be changed here in the next couple of weeks too. But like I said, I'm glad to be back in the house to talk high school sports. But we'll catch you next time on Keep It 100 Oklahoma High School Sports. See ya!